The bright rays of the entertainment world often dazzle the public eye. The glitter of the stage, the explosion of popularity, and the hysterical cries of fans became the surface of a real world full of secrets. And for BTS, the legendary South Korean group that has made history on the global music scene, the reality is more complex than imagined. Amid the hot news about the members' solo projects, the public was shocked by whispers about a secret project that had been rumored to be hidden by their agency, HYBE. What's more surprising is that the two main stars, Jungkook and Taehyung V, didn't know anything about the project. How can two figures who have been the faces of BTS's global generation not know about large-scale projects that carry their names? This is not just a glitch of internal communication. This is a new chapter in the relationship between the artist and the agency, between the stage and the shadows behind it. Here's an in-depth story that peels away layer after layer of the puzzle, unraveling facts, inner voices, and fans' reactions, on a journey through a mysterious project that missed even Jungkook and Taehyung's own radar's strange signals behind the scenes at first. Nothing suspicious. In early June 2025, Korean media began to smell mysterious activity from the HYBE building. Some staff were seen going out for the night from the main production building, while a 7th-floor rehearsal room was reportedly sealed off under heavy guard. The project name registered in HYBE's logistics system is simply referred to as PRX_TK 2025, with no details or information on who was involved. But what really left netizens wondering was an internal email leak that said that two idol figures have not been given full access to information about the project, and their initials are JJK and KTH. Did HYBE hide anything from Jungkook and Taehyung? When this issue came out to the public, armies around the world reacted. Taehyung and Jungkook are known as two members who are deeply involved in every creative aspect of BTS, from production to music video concept to album design. How could they not be told? Suspicious Jungkook and his mysterious broadcasts on a Weverse Live broadcast a few days after the news broke. Jungkook looked different. Usually relaxed and full of jokes, this time he looks hesitant, as if he wants to reveal something but holds back. Holding his guitar, he said quietly, "Sometimes, even I feel like a spectator in my own life story." The remark, which may sound philosophical to some, was immediately interpreted differently by the army following the development of rumors of a secret project. Many thought it was Jungkook's coded expression of frustration at a situation he had no control over. The hashtag Let Jungkook Know was trending in 15 countries just 2 hours after the broadcast. Sometime later, fans discovered that one of BTS's main producers, who used to work with Jungkook, was no longer answering questions surrounding his collaboration. This adds to the list of strange signals that keep popping up from behind the walls of the HYBE. Taehyung disappears from HYBE's meeting while Jungkook tries to subtly express his feelings. Taehyung chooses silence. But his silence is not without meaning. On June 24, 2025, Taehyung was reportedly absent from an internal HYBE meeting purportedly discussing a new digital content project. According to internal sources, the meeting was attended by almost all senior artists, except Taehyung. The absence was the subject of a separate conversation, considering that previously he was known as a disciplined figure and highly valued time. Even while serving in the military, Taehyung still took time to participate in the creative process of a documentary miniseries project that aired last year. His sudden absence led to speculation. Did he choose not to come because he already knew he was not involved? Another source said that Taehyung had questioned the clarity of the direction of the PRX_TK 2025 project to the creative division manager. But the response received was only a short sentence. "It's not time for you to know yet." The PRX_TK 2025 project and the mystery of the missing name. After going through various searches, fans began to unpack that the PRX_TK 2025 project is actually part of HYBE's global campaign that will involve various sublabels outside of Korea. The project will be a form of redefining HYBE's face in the post-BTS era of conscription. But what made a splash was the fact that early promotional material, in the form of HYBE's investor presentation, did not include the names of Jungkook and Taehyung, two figures who have historically most carried BTS's visual and vocal image to the international level. Instead, names like J-Hope, RM, and even the fourth-generation idol from the HYBE subsidiary are more highlighted. In fact, the project will reportedly use AI and a digital twin concept that was originally designed based on the voices and faces of Taehyung and Jungkook. So why don't the two main stars know? Several theories have developed, from allegations that HYBE wanted to test the reaction of the market without big names, to speculation that the agency wanted to reduce the brand's dependence on two of BTS's most highlighted members, but many considered the move unethical. If they use imagery or concepts that come from Jungkook and Taehyung, they should be told. Even if only in the idea stage, wrote an entertainment industry observer in the Korean media, HYBE ARMY act. After various questions flowed from the media, until now there has been no official clarification from HYBE. Meanwhile, the voices of the ARMY community grew louder. The online petition for information transparency for BTS artists has been signed more than 4 million times in 3 days. The hashtags #ProtectTaehyung and #JusticeForJungkook also continue to dominate the global trend. Some international fanbase accounts even sent an open letter to HYBE's CEO, asking for an explanation as to why there was such a shutdown in strategic decision-making involving major artists. In the letter, the fans wrote, "They're not just idols, they are human beings who deserve to know if their identity and creativity is being used in a big project." Former HYBE staffers who voted anonymously began to raise their voices. A former content manager mentioned that since 2023, HYBE's strategic direction has begun to be colored by a corporate approach that does not always consider artists. In the past, every big decision was discussed with BTS. Now, even Taehyung and Jungkook can't figure out the project on their behalf. A reminder that stars also have a voice. This case opened a new chapter in the relationship between idol and the industry. Jungkook and Taehyung aren't just entertainment products, they're creators, thinkers, and people worth listening to. The fact that they could have been obscured from a project that could have had a huge impact on their image shows how important transparency is in the increasingly complex world of entertainment. ARMY knows, and the world knows, that BTS is more than just a name on stage. They are living stories, real struggles, and voices that have united the world. If two of them can be set aside in silence, then the big question is, who really controls the narrative? One thing is certain. In a world where popularity can be sudden and shine can fade, honesty remains the only light that cannot be engineered. Here is an in-depth narrative continuation from the article titled, Jungkook and Taehyung Don't Know? Here are 5 surprising facts about the secret HYBE project. Chapter after chapter delving deeper into the psychological impact, internal dynamics, and the outside world's response to the closure of this project on two of BTS's most popular artists. The invisible silent wound of the Camerino crying on the screen.